for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta. I had a few requests. You know, Cody's here to do that one request I got today from Molly, and that was my sex stories. Yeah, we all have those sex stories.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, we do.
I mean, the first one that comes to mind is I fucked this one bitch.
Well, of course.
Well, of course, but it was at a public place.
Oh.
Let's see. We were swimming at first, like we swam to this like floating island, you know, that you can climb up on, slide down. I mean, it was like a family place, you know, you have kids running around. How it all started is that we started making out in that island place. There's a spot that you can climb up into. We started making out in there. You know, she felt my dick, started rubbing on it and stuff. I shit you not, I had no compression shorts. All I had on was basketball shorts.
Right for the basketball shorts, man.
And them being wet.
Yeah.
You imagine that? It just shows the lighting and everything. So I mean, after that, we swam the shore.
Swam the shore.
Swam the shore. I kind of wanted to dig her down there, but I didn't want to risk it for any kids that were running about or swimming near us.
Oh
like,
my god.
Oh, what are they doing? So
that would be an eye-opening experience for them. I would, you know,
gotta give them that talk about the birds and the bees.
Oh Jesus Christ, man.
At such a young age.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
But anyways, like I swam the shore, you know, we made out a little bit more. I had to hide my dick.
Hide my dick.
She helped a little bit, but like we started walking through the men's shower rooms, I want to say. But nobody was in there. Thank God. We even locked the door too. And we just went in the showers, turned on the hot water, and went at it. We did it standing up, doggy style, missionary.
At all.
Just about. Like by the time I got out, my eyes were bloodshot red.
Well, yeah.
Just because of the water.
The water, yeah.
Yeah, but like we were in there for I think at least an hour. Nobody suspected anything. I mean, like at that same place, there was this other chick. I guess she was known to be a hoe, but she like went over to the water, did like a little hip dance, and took off her bottom and like waved them in the air, like, "Ooh, look at this! Look at like, okay, little skank, you need to put your shit back on and go talk to your parents."
Yeah.
But we almost got in trouble because of the things we were saying to her. It's not my fault she wanted to act like a little hoe. I mean, if you want to act like a hoe, expect to get comments. Just like if you want to act like an asshole, expect to be, you know, treated like shit. And I know this for a fact. I mean, I have my ups and downs with people. They'll talk, you know, shit. And then I'll have my nice moments. I'll be nice. Another story is my ex. Yeah, you guys already know what ex I'm talking about, but it's a funny story because I think this was the night we went to a concert.
Oh, the Hobson concert?
The Hobson concert.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit, motherfucker.
We came home. I guess my buddy was tired and just fell asleep on the couch. And so like I fell asleep. Her and I were both dead ass tired anyways too. It's like one of those recliner couches, you know, you just pull the button and recline back. Well, he was sleeping on one side. He wasn't sleeping on the entire thing. He just sleeping on that one section, you know, that reclines back. He was just sleeping on that. We went over to the other side, pulled that thing out, pulled the lever, and went at it. Like
how the fuck did you have any energy to fuck after the concert, dude? I was
You'll
dead
be
ass
surprised.
tired.
Actually, this one time, I think it was a day off. Like I had nothing going on, no practice, no tournaments, nothing with sports or school or even work. Woke up. I think it was like 5 or 6 in the morning. fucked her, fucked her for like a good half an hour, went back to sleep.
Damn. Man, how the fuck do you do that? Because well, I mean, for me, looking back on that concert, because so we went there, right? We went through several different acts, you know, Token, Jordan Lucas, and then Hobson, and then
some neighborhood guys, you know, that were just in the area trying to promote their shit.
So we were there a good like 3 hours, I would say.
And it took us like about what, an hour to get there, and then we like fucked around for.
Well, no, it took us like 2.5 hours to get to Columbus, and then
we also fucking around at the mall for a little bit before the show started.
Right, and then we drove back, and well,
that was like it was shorter,
fast.
It was shorter coming back than it was getting there, which I was surprised.
Because of my driving.
This is
driving my shirt. Because Marcel knows how much driving time I cut down. Like,
yeah, you cut it down from like being 2 hours and 18 minutes to being fucking like an hour and a half.
I can get you there fast. It might not be, you know,
we even got pulled. Wait, was this? No, it was a different concert. Never mind. Oh, I was thinking about that time we got pulled over for the tail light.
Yeah, that was when we went to Fuckface the show, remember?
Yeah, I remember that. But anyways, back to the story. Is that we went at it on the couch. Now, remind you, he's still sleeping on the other side as we're going at it. I shit you not, I thought he was awake because he moved around, and we were like in this cross position going at it, and I was like halfway off, like my head was like towards the ground, my feet were up in the air, the same with hers. But like, we were just in this awkward position. I swear to God, I thought he was awake, but he was just moving, so we went back at it. I swear to God, the couch was moving too. Like, it wasn't no like softcore moving. It was, it was that hardcore shit too. We were making noises, we were shaking shit, and I shit you not, he's also a light sleeper.
Wow. Yeah. You're lucky his ass didn't wake up and seen.
He would have saw a little bit too much. He would have saw my nutsack.
Yeah, I saw your nutsack and your dick going up inside her.
And then he would have licked my booty hole. That's what I was
Wow.
I'm kidding. Don't anybody come near my asshole.
Gay shit.
I swear to God, you come near my asshole, I will punch you in the face. Dead ass serious.
Oh my God.
Oh, I mean, like, it's August 12th. I will be turning 21 here in a couple of days.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
August 18th is
You're gonna party. We're gonna fucking get drunk, dude.
Yep. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be recording anything, but I know damn well.
You should do a vlog about the day, man.
I might.
I might get fucked up. You know, well, it depends on what we do.
I'm not sure, like, exactly. Like, if I get booty, you know, I get birthday booty. More than likely, I'm not gonna get birthday sex. Just throwing that out there.
You might. Don't know, dude.
From who?
You never know. You never know, dude.
Okay, who's gonna be there?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Have you done like a fucking Facebook invite shit yet?
No.
Then you need to get on it, dude.
Why don't you get on it?
I know I need to get on it. It's on my birthday.
Well, because of the bitches that are on my Facebook page, I know damn well they don't want to fuck with me or even talk to me. They don't want my dick.
You never know, dude. But look, I got some fucking hard ass motherfucking dick.
That's me every day. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, so Marcel's turning 21 on Saturday. So be sure to wish him a happy birthday on his new
Facebook page.
Yeah.
It's at Kujo Gaming 68. Go ahead, go like it. Any Q&As you have on there, just go ahead and throw them out. But back to the stories. I will be, I will be at some point a future gun owner. I will be trying to purchase firearms. I'll be doing more on that, but back to the stories. Another time, this was a bitch I got knocked up. We were laying in her bed at her house. And she sleeps in like this big old landing area. Or this when she lived with her parents. She slept in this big ass landing area that was on top, like right above the living room. Her younger sister has a room to I think the left, and her brother has a room to the right. Like they have closed doors, you know, you just shut the door, you won't hear shit. Well, she was in the landing. And I think this was the day I got off practice. She was wearing nothing but a dress, like nothing underneath at all. No bra, no panties, nothing. We legit, you know, started making out, doing little, we were making out, we were cuddling. She even like played with my dick. It wasn't a hand job. She was just like flopping it back and forth, twisting it, doing all kinds of things with it, making it hard. Yeah. Actually, she even gave it a little kiss too. And then I was like, well, how are you gonna make it hard and not take care of it? And she was like, I am, fool. Just let me take off my shit. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, let her take off everything. And then as soon as we start, her brother walks in, asking some questions. Like, I quickly, we rolled to the side. We went from missionary to the side in a heartbeat. I kid you not. Like, she only had curtains over her, so you couldn't exactly see anything. But he as soon as he moved the thing, I went flop to the side. Straight up, he asked questions. I was like, I'm just moving my hips slowly back and forth as he's talking. She's like, yep, yep, sure, I'll get it done later. And I think it was her mom asking him to ask her to go to the store at the same time I was giving her some dick.
All right, a little busy here, Mom.
Yep. But, you know, as they're talking, I'm just getting my dick wet. And he leaves, and later on, the younger sister, who's like 7 or 8,
oh God,
just quietly, quiet as a mouse. Like her brother, you can tell he was coming because he's older. He's at the time I think he was 16, 17 years old. He's a little bit smaller than me, like 160 maybe. But you can hear him walking up the stairs. You could not hear the younger sister. She was on top of me, like sitting, riding and shit on top of me. Of course, she had the blankets over her shoulders. Her sister, quiet as a mouse, flings that shit up and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh no! No!
Oh no! Yep.
Oh fuck, dude! No.
My excuse was watching a movie.
No.
And she turns this way so she doesn't expose herself. And she's like, "Yeah, we're watching a movie. And get out."
Yeah, you're doing a movie, all right.
And her sister went to ask, "Can I go to the movie? Can I go to the store with you guys later on?" Just so she would shut up and go away. We said yes.
Oh my God.
Another moment for almost presenting the birds and the bees, or the birds and the bees. I think she was 3 months pregnant before she had a miscarriage. I had to drive her to the hospital. Yeah, at that time my driving was worse than it is now. I'm a better driver now, but then it's I got halfway and then she told me to stop and get out and switch seats. That's how bad of a driver I was.
Damn.
Now, I can just fly right by, I can stop before I hit somebody. I did that the other day. I almost hit somebody, but I hit my on the brakes. That's what I did. I jerked, and my mom went forward. She's like, "Marcel! God, you gotta watch the road." I was like, "But I'm watching some booty."
Oh my God.
Well, it's I saw a woman, and I thought it was somebody I knew, so I was watching them, trying to see if I can get their face and see if it's who I thought it was. Yeah, no. The person too, they just casually walked across the car, across the front of the car, and I was like, "You could have been hit, dude."
People
And you're just casually walking. It's probably because they would have been like, "Oh, insurance claim.
Yeah.
You hit me with your car."
Mm-hmm.
He could have been that dick to jump on top, and I would have been like, "Dude, I stopped. You jump. If you want to jump the shit, I'm gonna jump my foot in your ass." We get to taste toenails for a week.
Oh damn.
Wow, what other story was there?
I mean, want me to?
Oh, you could throw some in as I think.
All right, I got a couple for y'all. So
I walked up into him butt ass naked, looking off into a sock. No, I'm kidding.
So this is when I lived in Arizona for a few years. There's this girl that you know I met and stuff like that, and you know we hit it off pretty well. And then I found out my parents were going to go out of town and to go to Las Vegas for a weekend. So I'm like, you know, have the house all to myself, you know. I had her come over and shit. She was gonna make dinner and whatnot. So we ate and stuff, you know. And then, so then I, you know, I go beside her, and I start, you know, messing around, you know, tripping that booty and whatnot. So then we got down to doing it. She had.
Grabbing on that ass, just smack and grab.
So then she has me go down on the floor on my back, and she starts riding me on the kitchen floor, you know. And then the fucking dog, like the damn dog, they're like, this is a little mutt, you know. She's like a Maltese and shit.
She got your face?
No, the dog fucking comes up beside us and shit and starts barking. I'm like, get the fuck up out of here, man.
Maybe the dog wanted some booty too.
Oh no, fuck that shit. Man, I'm telling you what, we fucked everywhere. We fucked on the kitchen floor, on the couches, my room, the fucking pool, like everywhere, dude. And I could not get off. She got off like 20 some fucking times, and I couldn't get off once. And then finally we go into missionary position. And then I burst. And I'm like, oh yeah.
That just reminded me about the bitch I had fucked in November. Like we were going at it for like at least an hour and a half to like 2 hours. She had, I don't know, she told me like after 4 times, you know, you kind of run dry. I was still going at it. I had lube, you know, I just spurt that shit out. Well, I mean, we were in missionary, we were in doggy, I think, doggy, fucking cowgirl. We had done a lot of shit. And she's like, you could have at least eaten me out. And I was like, my dick was hard. I didn't even care about eating you out. I was getting booty.
Oh shit, she probably was like,
but, I mean, we were fucking loud as shit. I swear to God, both our hands were hitting against the window. I thought we were gonna break it. Yeah, and like.
Did her head bounce off the window too?
I think it did. I didn't give a shit. I was going in. Oh, but like we were loud as shit. Cody heard. I think I told you guys this before, maybe. Well, I know damn well he remembers because he heard it through his headphones.
Yeah, I did. He was loud. I was just like, what the fuck? So I took off my headphones for a moment and I just hear,
Yeah, I mean, if I could get another piece of that ass, I would. I'd be doing so much more crazy shit than I do now. Like, I even went online. I was talking to a friend of mine to like try out some new positions. She's like, yeah, I'm down to do that. She like moved back into town recently, but she wants to work on her marriage and stuff. And I'm being her friend, you know. I mean, with marriages and relationships, you don't know what's gonna happen, even if you want to make things work out. But like, she was like, yeah, I'm down to try out new things. So I was like, good. There's a few things I want to try out now. But it was on my way to like Maryland too, on vacation. But like if I could get another piece of that ass, the one I was just talking about being loud and shit, I'm gonna try some shit. I'm gonna try some new moves, you know, different positions, maybe try some other things I haven't tried before. Like there's a few things I wanna try, just everybody keeps telling me no, or they're up for it, it's just we never get down to it because like that and you know fucking cream, like a cream pie. You know what that is?
Yeah. Done that a few times.
I did that once. It was the same bitch I had knocked up for like 3 months. But that was the last time, you know. And I've been trying to do it again, but nobody let me. They won't even let me hit, man.
No one wants to get pregnant, dude. That's why they're so fucking like iffy about it.
Well, the one bitch I was dating, you know, she was on fucking birth control.
Well, still, like, I mean, I just get iffy about that shit.
Yeah, that's true. But go ahead with your story before I go on with the next one.
So, okay, so this was like 2 summers ago. I was dating this girl, and Marcel knows who she is. Fucking bitch. Anyhow, so we were actually living together at the time, and
At this one?
no, not this one. It was at her grandparents' house. We were there for the summer. We were trying to get our own apartment, but anyhow, so I had a finger infection. It was like swelling up, like it was fucking weird.
Oh, I remember this one. Oh my goodness.
So then she's like, Cody, we gotta go to the hospital, dude. Like this thing's like swelling up pretty bad, you know.
And my pussy juices are making it any better.
Oh my god. So we go to the hospital, the doctor just cuts this fucker open, yellow shit starts squirting out, and it's nasty. So he bandages it up, infection's gone, I take my antibiotics. We go back home, and they gave me Vicodin too. And every time I'm on Vicodin, I am fucking harder than a fucking four-pecker billy goat. Let me
I
tell
want
you.
to try Vicodin.
It is, I'm telling you what, Vicodin is amazing. But anyhow, so we start like going at it pretty much, and like she's like, should we be doing this with your finger? It's like, I'm like, I can't feel shit right now. So yeah, I can't feel shit right now. Like that's what Vicodin does to me. So I grab a hold of her arms and shit, you know, I'm pounding her that way too. And she's like fucking going like, oh, oh. Just like scream my name and shit like that, you know. That was a fun night, let me tell you.
That's how you know it was good, because she's screaming his name.
Like dripping sweat too, like, oh my god.
There was a time I was with my ex. We were doing it in the living room, and like we were going back and forth between top and bottom. Her dog, you know, runs around free as we're in the living room. Her parents had just left. I don't know, they were on errands or broke up something to eat, but they were gone for a little bit. We were getting it on in the living room, and the dog comes over, you know, sniffing us up and down, legs, body, and all, and everything. Even like licked our face. And I like looked her dead in the eyes, and I was like, I don't know why. This is weird, but it kind of turns me on.
What? What? How?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, what?
And like the dog was looking at her face too, and she's like, that is weird. And she's like, same.
What?
And I was doing the same thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was doing the same thing there.
Damn, that could turn into some bestiality type shit right there.
Maybe. But like,
start fucking a dog.
Like we were all sweaty and shit, and we like go into the bathroom, take a quick shower, get the sweat and stink all off of us, and we
dog saliva.
that too. And then like we go into her room. I shit you not. As soon as I shut the door, her parents walk in.
Oh shit.
My heart's beating so hard because I looked at her. My mind is racing. I have fear. I have anxiety. I have like everything running through my body at the same time. And I look at her. I'm like, did I leave my boxers out there? Did I shit? Her mouth drops too. She's like, I hope not. My mom will kill me. And I was like, yeah, she's killing you. I'll hop out the window and run.
Like, I'm out of here.
Yes. And she's like, you better make sure it's in here. And I was like, you bet your ass is in here. I hope. Oh, it was a scary night because like her dog too was like, her dog was all jumpy and shit, lovey-dovey, and I was like, is that from us having sex in front of him?
Turn the dog on.
We'll start running around humping shit.
Humping you.
Oh hell no, I'll kick his little ass.
Next thing you know, he tries to mount you and shit.
Tries to fucking mount me as I'm sleeping because he knows damn well that if I was awake, I'd beat his ass.
But yeah, so I got another one for you guys. So there's this chick that I tried to date previously, but for whatever reason, you know, she had her eyes on other men. And there's this one motherfucker she was dating in particular, like he always pissed her off. He was always doing some stupid shit, got in trouble legally and whatnot. She was tired of shit, you know, and so I went up to her, I told her like, hey, I know you're not getting what you need at home, you know. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to, but, you know, maybe you and I could do some stuff, you know, and whatnot. And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, you know, I'm down if you're down. She's like, okay. So, one morning she asked me to take her somewhere. She had no other way of getting there and whatnot, and she said she'd make it worth my while. I said, all right, fine, you know. And we were already fucking by this point, so so I drove her to where she needed to go, and you know, and I had to work that day too. I had to be there at 11 o'clock, and she's like, oh, well, I'll give you a blowjob before work. So we pulled off into like a secluded area and shit like that, you know, where nobody could see us. She gives me car head, and let me tell you guys, like, she by far has given me the best fucking blowjob out of any other chick I've been with, straight up. Like, she can suck a good dick, let me tell you. Oh my god.
No.
And I got off, man, let me tell you.
I think like the first and last time I had a blowjob, it was like 3 seconds. It was a quick blowjob.
3 seconds?
Yep, and then we went to fucking, it was like that same night I learned how to eat pussy. Let me tell you, I eat the pussy well.
Yeah, you gotta eat pussy, man, because of, like,
you don't eat the pussy, you ain't gonna get no head.
right, pretty much, man. Like, if you guys want your dick sucked, then you gotta learn how to eat some pussy. Let me tell you.
You gotta give to receive. It's like you want some booty, you gotta give some dick.
But yeah, if you guys are subscribed to Marcel's channel, but you're not familiar with me, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Cody Springer. Then you can also like me on Facebook, facebook.com/SpringerBrand. Follow me on Twitter at SpringerBrand, and on Instagram at SpringerBrandIG.
You can, go ahead and like and subscribe on this video if you find it entertaining. Leave a comment down below.
Tell us some of your sex stories if you would have the courage to do so.
If you want to, you know. The internet is forever. Somewhere down the line, in the future, my son will find these, my son, my daughter, whatever I have later on, they will find this video. And I will have to explain it to them.
Jesus Christ.
When that day comes, it's going to be one hell of a night.
It's going to paint a whole different picture on Daddy and Uncle Cody, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. That just sounds wrong. Daddy and Uncle Cody. That sounds like a fucked up sex story. Anyways, like and subscribe. Go ahead and like my Facebook page, Master Kujo 68. Or no, it's Kujo Gaming 68. My bad, sorry. My Instagram is Master Kujo 68, which you can follow me on there. Go ahead and you can follow me on Twitter at Master_Kujo. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.
Peace.